Hi, I'm T with Pilates Pro Maintenance. Today I'm here with Gratz and we're going to go over the general maintenance of the Gratz Reformer. A few things before we start the general maintenance that you should keep track of. If the frame of your Reformer is a little bit dirty or in bad shape, there's a big chance you might want to either wipe it down or get some towels or cover, because we're going to have the vinyl of the Reformer facing down onto the frame. And to avoid it from getting dirty, we might want to either wipe down the frame or just cover it entirely. This specifically goes if you have a light color vinyl and it's very unforgiving, kind of like white or very light baby blue. There's a very high chance of you damaging the vinyl if you don't clean or cover the frame of your Reformer first. Here's a general inspection that you can use on the bottom of the carriage of the Reformer to determine whether your wheels should be serviced or not. I'm removing all 4 springs. I'm turning the carriage up on its end, front end up, and I'm just bringing it less than 90 degrees up so the vinyl doesn't touch the track ever. So from here, I'm going to just spin the wheels and see how they sound, hear how they sound. The wheels should freely spin, but they should make no sound whatsoever. They shouldn't rattle, they shouldn't click, they should make absolutely no sound. The main carriage wheels, which are the 4 wheels that sit on the ends of the carriage, should free spin for about 3 or 4 spins. The side wheels are not going to spin as much. They'll give it at maximum of 3 spins at most. And this is assuming that they're all serviced and in good shape. And that's how you know whether or not you have to service the wheels on the Reformer. The back wheels, which hold the leather straps through them, are a little different. Unlike the main carriage wheels, these need to be serviced a lot less. The first beating on the carriage really goes on to the carriage wheels. Those are the ones that take all the pressure, all the weight, and the moment you get onto the Reformer, you're using those wheels. The side wheels basically keep the carriage in its frame, and when you're using one spring or one-sided exercises, it keeps the carriage centered and from scratching onto the outside of the frame. The back wheels, although they look like the main carriage wheels, they cannot be swapped out. If you, for some reason, are servicing all of your wheels at the same time, be sure to keep the back wheels separate from the main carriage wheels. Switching them will cause the blackness of the carriage wheels to get all over the straps, and it will damage your straps actually. To service the carriage wheels, you can look up the main carriage wheel service, which is basically the same service except that you are not rotating any wheels with each other. The wheels stay where they came from for the back wheels. And this is what it sounds like if a wheel hasn't been serviced in some time. You will just spin it and you'll hear this rattling, really annoying sound. And you may not hear the sound when you're actually riding the Reformer, but this is what determines how bumpy the ride is. And this is just an auditory clue that will give you a sense of how far you should go before servicing the wheel or when it needs to be serviced.